Address the change harm agenda is the unchanging stance of our party and the government, and my firm will. We have already declared at home and abroad that we will no longer create or use nuclear weapons, nor will we transfer them before using them. Various practical measures have been taken. I am always ready to sit down with the President of the United States again at any time, and will strive to produce a result welcomed by the international community. Just the United States. Without making a self-promise in front of the world, if one misjudges our people's patience and tries to impose something unilaterally, or ventures into sanctions and pressure against the Republic by chance, we may have no choice but to observe. To protect our country's sovereignty and supreme national interests and to achieve peace and stability in the Korean Peninsula, we must explore new paths. Having pledged to return to the path of peace, we must no longer allow joint military exercises with foreign forces that have become the military of the Korean Peninsula policymakers. Our stance is that the import of war equipment, including strategic materials from abroad, must be completely stopped.
Goodbye to the year 2023. It will soon become a part of history, and we must move forward. Create the future. In the outgoing year, we worked hard and accomplished a lot. We took pride in our collective achievements and rejoiced at success. And we stood firm defending our national interests, our freedom and security. Our values, which have been and remain an unbreakable support for us. And most importantly, what unites us is the fate of our homeland, a deep understanding of the utmost significance of that historical stage, through which Russia is passing, given the massive goals that society faces and the colossal responsibility for the motherland felt by each of us. We acutely, clearly understand how much in this period depends on us, ourselves, on our mindset for the better. Our endeavor to support each other with words and deeds. Working for the common good has united society. We are united in our thoughts, in labor and in battle, on weekdays and holidays, showing the most important traits of the Russian people: solidarity, mercy, resilience. Today, I want to address our military personnel, to everyone who is on the front line, at the forefront of the fight for truth and justice. You are our heroes. Together with you, our hearts, we are proud of you. We admire your courage. I know you now feel the love of the closest, dearest, your family, and the sincere support of millions of Russian citizens. Support from all the people.
And there is never no.
We stay sharp because no force can divide us, make us forget our father's memory and faith. Halt our progress. Dear friends, New Year's Eve is about bright hopes and a sincere wish to delight loved ones. The upcoming year 2024 has been declared the year of the family in our country. And a true big family is undoubtedly one where children grow, where attention, emotional warmth, and care for parents reign, along with love and respect for each other. It's exactly from such kinship, love for the homeland, is born and nurtured through generations, fostering devotion to one's motherland. In the coming year, I want to wish all Russian families the very best. After all, the history of each family contributes to the history of our vast, beautiful, and beloved motherland. Her fate is shaped by us, the multi-ethnic people of Russia. We are one country, one big family. We will ensure the confident development of the homeland, the well-being of our citizens. We will become even stronger. We are together. And that's the most reliable guarantee for Russia's future. Happy holidays, my dears, with the new year 2024.
comes to an end.
For millions of Germans who stand outside our ranks, perhaps only considered as the most imposing spectacle of political power. It was infinitely more for the hundreds of thousands of fighters. The big personal and spiritual meeting of the old fighters and comrades in arms. And maybe, despite the compelling grandeur of this display of our party, many among you may feel heavy-hearted, reflecting back on those days, back when it was still hard to be a Nazi. Lock him up. When our party was only 7 men strong, it already pronounced 2 principles. First, she wanted to be an archive of the worldview party. Second, she wanted the Lord to be the uncompromising sole power and only power in Germany. You should remain a minority party because you hold the most valuable arguments of the fight. And the spirit of sacrifice in the nation mobilized those who at all times were not the majority, but the minority. And because this best racial value of the German nation, in a proud self-assessment, bold and daring, demanded leadership of the empire and people. The people have joined this leadership in ever greater numbers, and
that is...
The German people are happy.
aware that the noble flight of the appearance has now been finally replaced by an early childhood home. Who sees himself as the bearer of his finest blood and knows this to lead the nations, Homus and Entglassens, to maintain this leadership, has been decreasing from one and so far. Divesai Agavi is always only a part of a people will stand from truly deep conviction and grant them the gracious supply as from Ixions of the rest of the people. For you merely stating the commitment I pay from the word I fight is not enough.